Did you realize that there exist tiny, nearly undetectable gestures capable of making a woman think of you repeatedly, even in moments when you yourself consider them unimportant? It has nothing to do with grand declarations, costly presents, or artificial bravado. Everything centers on the details. Through these subtle elements, genuine attraction starts taking shape, along with an emotional connection that simply cannot be manufactured. What if I shared with you that these straightforward gestures might meaningfully transform the relationship? The majority of men pass over these aspects without ever grasping how profoundly they can affect things. Today, you will discover how to genuinely distinguish yourself and turn into a man who proves difficult to forget. We will also examine the single largest error that 99% of men commit and the reason it can cause a woman to lose interest, even when everything appears ideal at the beginning. Therefore, make certain you stay with this video all the way through, because the concluding section might entirely alter how you regard relationships. Welcome to this channel, the place where we explore how minor details can create a major difference inside a relationship and assist you in comprehending female psychology on a deeper level. In this video, I will cover 7 things that nearly every woman enjoys, even though she seldom states them out loud. If you have ever sensed that you have not completely grasped what truly matters to her, this material could supply the answers you have been seeking. Before we move ahead, remember to give this video a like if the subject feels relevant to you. Your support genuinely helps this channel expand. Additionally, drop a 1 in the comments if you find yourself interested, or a 0 if you do not. Your viewpoint counts. And naturally, do not overlook subscribing while activating the notification bell so you never miss the following video. Let us begin with one of the most frequently ignored yet actually extraordinarily potent gestures, a caring touch. For a great many women, physical contact extends beyond the body alone. It reaches into emotions. A soft massage along the shoulders, neck, or back can release built-up tension after a lengthy day and foster a stronger feeling of closeness. Above all, perform it in a calm and unhurried manner, rather than merely going through the motions. You might apply oil or lotion carrying a pleasant fragrance. Guide your hands slowly while noticing her response. A gesture this simple can communicate without any words, "I care about you. I am present for you." Following that comes polite and respectful flirting. Plenty of men steer clear of flirting because they worry about seeming too forceful or facing rejection. Still, most women truly value an approach that stays gentle, natural, and respectful. A modest smile, a warm gaze, or an uncomplicated compliment can create an enjoyable exchange that reawakens her sense of femininity and lets her feel valued. Flirting ought not to cease the moment a relationship starts. It is exactly during this phase that flirting keeps the warmth alive and brings back the early period when intimacy first began forming. Another gesture that often goes unnoticed involves touching her hair. For many women, hair represents a sensitive zone linked with comfort and trust. A light touch during a quiet interval, such as while sharing a movie or resting side by side, can deliver a sense of safety and warmth. The essential point is that the setting must feel natural rather than forced and occur at the proper moment. Next comes placing a hand at the center of her back. This remains a basic gesture, yet its significance can prove remarkably strong. It signals protection, presence, and reassurance. When you walk in public and lightly rest a hand on her back, the message becomes, "I am here. You are safe." The aim is not control, but rather the display of mature and steady care. There is also the protective dimension. Women desire the feeling that a man stands beside them who will not simply depart when difficulties arise. This does not involve seeking conflict or trouble. Instead, it concerns remaining prepared to support her whenever she requires it. Occasionally, one small decisive action or a single reassuring statement proves sufficient to let her sense she is not confronting everything by herself. Moments of this kind frequently remain in memory far longer than ordinary words. The following gesture might appear extremely basic, yet it carries a strong emotional effect, letting her know she appears in your dreams. This generates the impression that she occupies your thoughts even when you are unaware of it, causing her to feel more meaningful inside the relationship. Next arrives the visual element, such as a well-maintained and tidy beard. Numerous women connect it with maturity, masculinity, and steadiness. Yet what matters most goes beyond looks and centers on the way a man confidently,